Well, good morning, everyone. North Canton Mayor Steve Wilder here for our weekly community update. I hope everybody's doing well and you've recovered from your Thanksgiving gathering, hopefully small gatherings, that you were safe and comfortable and enjoying a holiday as best as we can. Let's get into Wednesday's community update for December the 2nd, 2020. I want to thank last night the North Canton City Council held its organizational meeting as required by charter and elected Daniel Jeff Peters to serve as president and to serve as vice president, Daryl Revolt, council members, as vice president. So for those two individuals, congratulations for leading our council for the second session of the 90th council of the city of North Canton. I want to thank all the council members for their participation and support in those nominations and elections. And look forward to working with everyone for the second half of my term for the year 2021. Thank you very much. A shout out to Matt Morrow and the street department. Matt is our operations manager. They were able to treat our streets with salt. And as you know, the saying goes, a snowflake doesn't last long on the roads and streets in the city of North Canton. So I want to thank all our crews that got out there and kept our roads open and clean as much as possible, so our people can get back and forth to where they want to go. So Matt Morrow, thanks again, our operations manager, and everybody there at the street department. Engineer's office, an update from Rob Graham. If you've traversed East Maple Street near Marquardt, you know that intersection is progressing for a more decorative or enhanced intersection there with the crosswalks with the cement and brick. That's going to match the ones that we have at Washington Square along East Maple Street and University District, our Washington University area. And if you notice the big intersection there at Easton or East Maple and Market Avenue North. Those are all been decorative and just enhance that whole corridor from our town center out to Washington Square. So that's going to be completed. We got a couple more weeks to go, and I've traversed it. I usually check on it daily, and hopefully the weather will hold out for our workers up there. Traffic control is in place, and vehicles are traveling safely through that intersection. Just watch out for the workers in that area, but just be patient. The lights might seem a little long, but we'll get you through that intersection. If you notice, the decorative sidewalks have been really completed all the way from the post office out to Marquardt on that north side of East Maple Street. We have some finishing touches to put in at that corner for the sidewalk there at Marquardt and East Maple Street. But the sidewalks look great, and now we're just waiting for the light poles, the rest of the light poles to be installed along East Maple Street. And hopefully that'll be taken care of here in the next couple weeks. Folks, that's really going to light up that area. It's going to be a beautiful corridor coming into the city, and especially when you look at the Founders Plaza at night. Boy, that just looks nice and really enhances that corner, and a great asset to have there for Washington University, our hometown university. If you noticed, we've had a few road closures at times at Pittsburgh and to Apple Grove. It's from Portage to Apple Grove on Pittsburgh. We're completing a water line replacement project up there. This is our second week, and we should have it done hopefully within a couple more weeks. Just be aware that you might have a few road closings here and there, but we can still get the residents into where they live, and any functions happening at Reed Funeral Home, those allowances for traffic will be completed. So thank you for your patience. And that is our last really work project for the year 2020. So Rob Graham, thank you for everything that your people have done in engineering. So just be patient, a couple more weeks, we'll get that done. If you notice in the Canton Repository, we had some wonderful media coverage on Dogwood Park. Our Dogwood Park inclusive playground and facilities. Our Deputy Director of Administration and Development, Catherine Farina, is spearheading that project for the schedule for the spring of 2021. We're very excited because that playground is designed to accommodate people of all ages, in developmental stages of life, and those with disabilities. We're looking at it hopefully to be a premier park here in Stark County, and we will welcome anyone who wants to come up and have an opportunity, regardless of your age or your physical capacity, to have an outdoor activity, a safe location, well lighted, plenty of parking, and accessible to all ages and physical capabilities. So we're very excited about that, and the bulk of the funding has been secured for the project in the form of grants and contributions. We've had a capital improvement awarded grant. Our Ohio Department of Natural Resources Nature Works grant has come through. God bless the Hoover Foundation for what they do for Stark County, let alone here in North Canton, for their contributions, and most of all, too, with Akron Children's Hospital. What a wonderful asset they have been in bringing their business or here to medical facilities here to North Canton, but they wanted to be a part of the park project too. And thank you very much. And folks, the city is currently accepting donations, and we have a little bit more money to raise for the completion of that project. I'm very confident we'll get there. But if you have the desire to make a donation, we plan to have a donors special place for them, either in our park. It could be for a bench, playground equipment, a walkway, or if we're lucky enough, we'd like to have a giving tree and have those donations and donors are honored on that donation tree. So there's a lot of possibilities, but if you feel like you'd like to give a little bit to help our playground out and those who use it in the future, you can make your donations. Just call our city administration at 330-499-8223 and extension 1006. Tracy Cole's there to help take your call, and if you want to make a donation, fantastic. And believe it or not, from that media coverage that we had in the in the Canton repository, we've already had 2 or 3 people calling up who are families who have special needs, adults or children and their families that want to contribute. So thank you very much. It's going to be a wonderful addition to our city. I'm excited about it. I can't wait to see the ground get broken, and maybe by next fall we'll have we can get together and have a really enjoyable ribbon cutting, and let our families enjoy that. So, Catherine Farina, stay on that. Thank you very much for overseeing that project. Folks, I know there's been some discussion recently about the downtown outdoor refreshment area. It's called a DORA, and I understand that there are people who feel that let me just say this. I'm very much aware that there are individuals who oppose this plan or project. But let me just share this with you from my point of view. Again, DORA will serve as an additional tool for the city. I've been trying to have a toolbox, and so that we can help create a sense of economic and redevelopment on our downtown area or sections of our main street. I want to try to create a corridor of opportunity for small business, for not only for our businesses that we have here, but hopefully attracting new business. I want it to be a corridor of opportunity to draw shoppers and diners and food establishments and accommodate the outdoor dining that we've just council endorsed to help our small businesses, especially during this recovery during the COVID-19 issues that we've been facing. And I want to be able to attract, I think, visitors and businesses to our downtown area. This is just a tool. We may not even use it right away, but it's something there that we have. It could be an attraction to help attract just what I said, visitors, small business, new business, and support the ones that we have here. I'm very confident that safeguards are going to be in place. We'll have specific rules will be in place for its operation. Again, the DORA is another tool that helps our current small businesses and attract new businesses to our Main Street corridor of opportunity, as I've said. I'm very happy that we can move forward with having that in our toolbox, and because we just can't wait for things to happen. I think it's best for the greater good of our community. We are engaged in a very competitive marketplace with other towns and cities and villages. So I look to this, and I thank council's support that it's just something that we can have in place, whether we use it or not. But it's there as a tool that we might be able to apply for some special events here if we can get together again in the near future or in 2021. Our permits and building department, we remain closed for public access for that, but please understand that the permits department counter, like I said, is closed, but they continue to issue permits and they'll schedule inspections as needed. If you have any questions, call 330-499-5557, or you can email permits@northcantanohio.gov. Again, they can do remote inspections. They have software in place for that. They can do virtual inspections. They have electronic plan reviews and contract registrations. So, and for payments, it doesn't require an in-person visit. You can make your payments online. So, just a message from our permits department. Again, North Canton is part of one of the locations for supporting the Sam Center. Their Sam Center Christmas Drive. They're seeking donations for children between the ages of 5 and 16 with gifts of a value between $5 and $20. The holiday toy drive runs from November 1st through December the 12th, and there's a number of drop-off sites that are available. However, we have one here at North Canton, and I looked in the box down there in the vestibule, and there's some things already being dropped off. So thank you to those people who are donating some gifts to the military veterans and families and widows for their kids to have a good Christmas. Well, our holiday markets are in place now at the North Canton Farmers Market. We're going to be in service again. We're in business on today, the 2nd, 9th, and 16th, and then they'll be closed the last couple of weeks for over the holidays. But come on in and visit our North Canton Farmers Market. I was there the night before Thanksgiving. It was a good turnout, and people were getting turkeys. I think one of our vendors had 20 plus orders for meat and turkeys, and also I think one of the bakery goods area from Kidron. My goodness, I think she sold out in an hour. So thanks for coming up and being a part, and all the fresh produce that we have there and other items. I check with all the vendors each time I'm up there, and they're very thankful that North Canton's been able to provide an indoor service for them and allow them to make a little bit of money and get them through these trying times. So again, thank you, Groschmitz, for taking care of that farmers market for us. Oh, by the way, again, it's open from 3 to, let me double check, 7, okay? So I should know that. I'm up there all the time. Well, here, our big event coming up is our Winterfest 2020. And we're going to have a holiday drive-through experience. And hopefully we've reached out to our business partners. And I see a number of our businesses lighting up their businesses in one way, shape, or form to bring some spirit of the holiday season to our community. If you haven't gotten the word yet and you want to put lights up in your windows or decorate your stores out front, please do so. We'd love to have our corridor, Main Street, all lit up with pleasant lights and activity. That's going to be, we start on December the 5th for our tree lighting, and that's going to be at 5 o'clock. And our times are going to be from 5 to 7. So folks, on each Saturday, starting this Saturday, the 5th, and we'll go on the 12th and the 19th, we're going to be out in front of City Hall or up along Main Street here in our town center celebrating Winterfest with a number of things. So let me share you who's going to be here and participating. Well, first of all, of course, we have our North Canton Chamber of Commerce. We have the City of North Canton. We're going to be a partner of this. The North Canton Public Library. We have the North Canton JCs. We also have help from the North Canton YMCA and our favorite North Canton Heritage Society. We're all partnering to try to bring a festive look to our town center. And so we're very much committed to this project. You know, this COVID thing has put a damper on a lot of things, but it's not going to damper our Winterfest and the lighting of our tree. You know, for the first time in 100 years, this community will not gather in as a crowd, okay, to watch the lighting of the Christmas tree as we did back last year. And if you do show up, we have to be socially distanced and physically distanced, and make sure you have your mask or covering on. I'm not encouraging a large gathering, but I know a certain person and his spouse, his wife, is going to be there. And you're just going to have to come out and see who is going to light the tree on that Friday night, or excuse me, on that Saturday night, on December 5, at 5 o'clock. So there's a couple other things that we're going to be doing there. Oh, you know what? The North Canton Playhouse is going to be there. Let me see who is coming from them. Let me look at my list here. Oh my gosh! You know what? The North Canton Playhouse, they have located some people from Frozen. I understand Anna, Elsa, Kristoff, and Olaf are going to be there somewhere along Main Street. So if you want to come out and drive through and do our drive-through and see who's going to be out there on Main Street, that'll be a good time to do that on Saturday, December the 5th. And just so you know, that operation is going to just be for a couple hours, 5 to 7. And we're going to have an opportunity for our kids, for your families, to drop off letters to Santa. I think the mailbox is already out there in place. So we'll have a mailbox there. And the JCs are going to be accepting toys and gifts or financial donations, because they not only have 3 families that they've donated over the years, but suddenly they've had over 20 families reach out to them for support. So do something to help out our JCs with dropping off a gift. They'll be collecting toys and gifts or cash donations, you know, for their holiday drive-through. And they've been great partners for our community for so many years. So folks, come on out. Just so you know, we're going to have some directional signs out there. We're saving the curb lane right there in front of City Hall for people to slow down and see our characters, drop off your letters to Santa or the toys or gift donations for our JCs. So come on out. But the tree lighting is going to be on December the 5th at 5 o'clock that Saturday. And I understand we might even have some coverage from one of the TV stations from Cleveland. So, hey, come on out and be a part of this program. We're looking forward to it. And I want to thank all of our partners that have been trying to help make sure that we have this going forward. Most of all, thank our community for being patient with us as we traverse this pandemic. We're going to make things happen. We're going to have a winter festival, and just want you to be a part of it. Come on through. Light up, watch us light up our town center and our corridor for North and South Main Street. Most of all, bottom line is, folks, make sure you're wearing your facial coverings. Just stay safe. Wash your hands. Practice your physical distancing. Maybe limit your contacts. It sounds like we're still in a very, very serious part of this pandemic. We want everybody to have a good, your holy days are coming up, and our Christmas is coming up, and so we just want everybody to be healthy and safety, and just so that we can get through, and we could all be here a year from now, hopefully as a gathering. So Mayor Widler here, thank you very much for listening. Thank you for being a part of our community, and I have a strong faith in our community that we do care for one another, and we're going to do the best we can for the greater good. So thank you very much. Stay safe, keep well, take care, and until next week, we'll see you at 11 o'clock next Wednesday. Thank you.